Okay, so this is the paper that was given to you last lesson. What I really want to emphasise, and I've noticed this before, is that people aren't reading instructions carefully. So just make sure you always read the instructions to the candidate. I'm going to take you through the spreadsheets software task. You can see it's worth 37 marks, and you only need the rentals files for that. The scenario is really important in your GCSE exam, because it will usually refer to this at some point in the exam. So the information here is not just your amusement, it's actually here for you to use later on. So Terry Holiday Rentals is, oh, who's this owned by? Okay, the address, telephone number, so forth. I presume later on in the paper that you're going to need the address, telephone number, website, email. So first task, activity 1 is is spreadsheet software, and suggested time is about 45 minutes. So Martin uses the rental spreadsheet, so I need to open that document, which I've already got open here, to store data about the cottages and to calculate the income. It contains 2 worksheets, details and 2015. So remember, worksheets are the tabs at the bottom, so you can see details and 2015. So open the rental spreadsheet, and we're working in the details worksheet. So that's the one that's already opened as I am in the spreadsheet. Enter task SS1, you name your candidate number in the footer of your worksheet. So just to remind you on how to do that, go to insert, you've got the header and footer tool. And your screen will change to look something like this. So this is the header, and then you can click over here to go to the footer. So if I just click that, it's taking me down there. When you finish putting your details in, so I'm just going to put Miss B in there for now. When you're happy with that, how do you get back into your normal view? So to do that, you can just scroll up, just click onto one of your cells, and it's taking you out the header and footer. Then what I'm going to do is just click view, and I just want to have normal view. So now you're back to the layout that you're used to. So the first question is, Martin has bought a new cottage and these are the details. So here we go, add this information to the details worksheet. So the cottage name is Wheaton, so I'm just going to type that in at the bottom. And just remember to follow the formatting that follows there. So I'm using a capital letter. 3 bedrooms, just make sure I'm putting it under there correctly. 3 bedrooms, rating of 4, and it costs £95. Sort the data in ascending order of cottage with descending order of bedrooms. So to do that, I'm just going to come back into our spreadsheet. So just a reminder, when you do get this question, it has to be sorted by the bedrooms and then by the cottage. So remember, this bit, bedrooms is descending and cottages is ascending. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click this tab up here, which selects all of my data. I'm going to go and use my sort and filter tool and go to custom sort. And then I'm going to select bedrooms, and we want it largest to smallest. And then I'm going to add the level of cottage name, and that's A to Z. So if I select that now, it's now been organised. So you can see it goes from largest to smallest, and then followed in alphabetical order in that category there. So the last bit of SS1 is asking you to format, so change the appearance of the details worksheet. So currency values show the currency symbol with no decimal places. So you can just highlight this. We know this is the rate, so the rate is going to be in currency. I'm going to go in, I'm going to set that to pounds. And if we just double check there, it says no decimal places. So to remove that, I can use this icon here, and that removes all the decimal points from there. And make sure it's well presented and all data is visible. So you can see you get 2 marks there. So I need to do at least 2 things. So I'm going to double click and ensure that all the information is visible. Okay, and I'm going to add grid lines. So highlighting my information, adding in the grid line borders. and I'm also going to bold my headings. Okay, so just to make sure, just increase the width of that again, just to make sure all of that is visible. Just double click that one just to make sure it's okay. Perfect. So that is all of the tasks asked for SS1. It's just then asking to save the spreadsheet and export it as a PDF. So if I go into here, File, Save As, just going to save this in onto my desktop, and I need to save it as a PDF, so I'll just do that. So save. And we can see that's one side of A4. My footer is there, and that is how you do SS1.